If you have a gate that curves on one side like this, that is by far most common in Northern Ireland. This will work well over 90% of the time. You can get this in Ireland as well.
If you see this passing place sign, white background, black border, often on quite small rural roads, vast majority of the time you should be in Scotland.
It is also important to check for bollards in the UK, and this example, which looks kind of similar to the French bollard, is mostly found in Scotland. If you see this bollard, I recommend going Scotland 80-90% of the time.
Different county councils have different stickers or pole markings. In Cornwall, this county in the southwest of England, you see these very unique black stickers with 4 letters and numbers. In the county of Northamptonshire, which surrounds Northampton, you often get orange tape at the bottom of a pole. In Scotland, you often see very large bricks, often made of sandstone or granite, and the windows are often much taller and thinner than other areas of the UK, often a little bit more indented into the wall of the house. Most signs in Wales are bilingual in both English and Welsh. So you can identify Welsh because it has a lot of W's, L's and a lot of Y's, and the vowels often have hats above them. If you see slow marking on the road, in Wales you should normally see a RAF alongside it, either above or below. In Scotland you may also see a language called Scottish Gaelic. It is mostly limited to the northern and western fringes of Scotland around the Hebrides. Gaelic has a lot less W's than Welsh, these slanted accents on the vowels, and it has a lot more H's, like these GH and this DH.
The road numbering system in the UK is actually quite helpful for no moving as well as moving. Whether it's an M road, an A road or a B road, the starting digit will essentially be in the kind of shaded region of the country shown here. Number 1 will be Eastern England, 2 will be southeast, 3 southwest, and it goes around clockwise until 6, and then 7, 8, 9 are in Scotland.
The main cities generally start with 01 something 1. So for Birmingham it's 0121, for Manchester it's 0161, London has 020. If you see 028, you are in Northern Ireland. If you want to get even better, I definitely recommend this. It is very useful and you can look at more specific area codes for different parts. Most of the area codes follow a 01X pattern. So let's say we have Aberdeen. It will be 012 because it begins with A, and if we go to Aberdeen, you see it's 012. Be aware there are quite a few that don't follow this pattern, so it doesn't work all the time. So if you go to, like, I don't know, Nottingham, it starts with 011. Leicester starts with 011, despite them not starting with ABC. But I definitely recommend checking out this map. We also highly recommend checking bins. They generally have logos, letters on them. Here's an example of one for Cardiff. It will generally have this like dragon logo, and also you see the Cardiff text. But there are some bins that will only have text. There are some bins that will only have logos. Most of them tend to follow the county council's logo or the local town or village it is in.